Well, hello everybody, and welcome to a guide on how to get to the endgame screen and beyond on Terracards. In this guide I will show you the workings on how to win the game by mainly utilizing the rabbits and carrots, and what to look for to guide you towards that path. As most of your games go, you need to survive the early game, so we start by planting our crops and playing our cows for the income. And we pick the first cash crop we find, in this case corn, which is great because it can feed water chickens later on. I like to manually sell off crops before building when I am in the negative in the early game. That makes me have a firm grip on how much I can spend on increasing the early game economy. For our second crop, we pick up carrots. Now carrots are not that good by themselves, but they can be refined into, amongst other things, carrot yogurt, which is a great product to produce to keep you alive in the early mid-game. If you want to produce carrot yogurt, you want to place your carrot production nearby your cows in a manner like this. Across with the carrot production with a grater or a cutter in the middle, with a mixer on the side, and across with your cows next to it with a pasteurizer in the middle and a fermenter on the side. For this to work, you need the cows with the fermenter to have a 3x3 fence. They do not have to be next to each other, just like in this graphic. In my game, I'm going to have the carrot cross here and a cow cross here, and I'm also going to have some other things mixed in between, not only carrots and cows. Now, let's jump ahead and find one of the main triggers to show what makes you want to go for a carrot-based strategy. And that is if one of the first perks you pick up is Rabbit Likes Carrots. You can invest heavily into carrots without being punished by an early grave, because rabbits will produce tons of rabbit foods to keep you alive while building a subpar crop in carrots. If you get Rabbit Likes Carrots perk and you want to go for a carrot-based build, you should, within your economic limits, roll to see if you can get either carrots, rabbits, or fences most of the opportunities following picking the perk. Jumping ahead to when we have all of that, we see how we want to place them next to each other. If you have plans for a carrot cross, as I showed you earlier, you want to place the rabbits in the corner of that cross. Rabbits increase production of carrots adjacent to the islands by 2, so you can see how synergistic they can be with each other if you get the Bunny Likes Carrots perk. However, they also increase the amount of water carrots need, so there's a drawback. This can, however, be completely negated by planting a single water tree with the carrots, as the water tree will increase your water production more than the water consumption increases by the rabbits. Carrots and rabbits are going to be the backbone of this operation, but as we mentioned earlier, we want to refine the carrots into more valuable products to survive the mid-game. For the production chain to produce carrot yogurt, we need 135 electricity, and the best way to gain electricity in a rabbit build is, shockingly enough, the electric carrots. Place them next to your rabbits and to make your electricity production go through the roof. Me placing these 12 electric carrots next to the rabbits gives almost 2000 electric power. More than enough to power the structures needed for the carrot yogurt, and a really good option for power production if you're going for a sunflower build. Going forward, there is just to do more of the same. Expand by adding rabbits next to carrots, more carrots, get the carrot yogurt production going, and just expand more of that. Especially focus on getting more carrots and big carrots for what will take you from the mid-game to the end game. Pick perks that either help you or do no harm. It is okay to skip a perk if you only get to choose between 3 perks that are bad. You want to expand your carrot production until you pick up an Easter bunny. Easter bunnies will, amongst other things, change the output of adjacent crops to chocolate bars, which is one of the most valuable products in the game. If you get the Easter bunny early, you can skip the carrot yogurt power production part. Placing the Easter bunny, ideally you want it in the middle of a cross between 4 islands full of big carrots, as they have no limits on how many carrots they can produce, and therefore no limits on how much chocolate the Easter bunny can produce because of them. They increase linearly with how many carrots you have on the farm. Be wary of whether or not you want to place a chocolate factory. They will triple the value of your chocolate, but your water production will mostly come from watery trees, and they will bankrupt your water production if they are converted into chocolate trees. Once you have at least 1 Easter bunny, you can get more if they are the only type of rabbits in an enclosure, and you put a female rabbit in there. To increase your longevity, now you just have to add more carrots and fences while using the rabbits you get for free to fill them up. When you get to the part where the Easter Bunny produces chocolate out of several big carrots, and those carrots produce based on several islands full of carrots, you will rake in multiple millions per turn, and no doubt reach the 200-day plus. How far you will get over 200 is just a matter of how fast you can expand your carrot and chocolate production compared to how fast the tax rates increase. All in all, the Easter Bunny is probably the most broken feature in the game as of this game state. Once you get a concentrated high production of anything and convert it into chocolate, you are racing past day 200 and beyond. Let me know how following this guide helped you out. How far have you gotten with carrots and rabbits on your farm? Did you beat my score of this video with 280? Let me know in the comments below. Harbinger out.